that can be argued in a lot of different ways. I've always felt that, part of it is just a confidence issue. So how, depending on who's president and how, the direction they're taking the country in, at least from a narrative point of view. I would normally say a leadership point of view, but I think for the last several decades, it really has moved away from true leadership. It's more of a narrative, what people want to hear. And if that's the case, how confident are people about something specific? Right now, you may, be more inclined to say, well, the influence coming out of Washington would tell me that I shouldn't be as confident about investing directly in fossil fuels versus alternative energy, right? Because that's the narrative, and that's where it's going. So probably wise to at least hedge your bet on that if that's how you're investing. If there's policy that starts to drive us away from a global economy to one more of a nationalized economy, you may want to reduce your international exposure as well if they are effective in putting forward policy like that. So I do think that there is a direct effect that they can have from a policy perspective, and it usually takes several years for that to have a big impact. You look at both parties, it doesn't really matter. Successes that sometimes happen during presidents' terms are totally the result of what the previous president did, or policies that they put in place. It took several years for it to actually, benefit from. I mean, there's things that happened in the Obama administration that benefit the Trump administration. There's things the Trump administration did that have helped in this administration, and so on and so forth. You can go back in time. I think it's more about the narrative and kind of seeing where the direction's going that can definitely influence how you may want to invest and put some of your money going forward.